competition has been at the root of all conflict and discord we've seen in WWE over the past few weeks. And tonight, it all comes to a head. Tonight, the scores will be settled. Tonight, it's personal. Tonight, it's payback. And it all starts right now. And what a lineup on this card, starting with a bang. Sit tight for singles action coming up next. We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
You think you know me?
Here comes the rated R superstar.
I'm just glad it's you saying that and not Tony Chimmel. His introduction of Edge could break glass.
Did you ever think you'd see the day that Ric Flair was in WWE? It is a surreal event, and it's happening right before our very eyes. Must be like to live the lifestyle of Ric Flair. We can only imagine that's as good as it's going to get. But we do have the pleasure of watching the man himself walk that aisle, do what he does best, and maybe if you're lucky, we'll get an invite to the after party at the...
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the rated R superstar, Edge. Introducing the champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Oh, that's just insulting.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Wow, elbow! Ring rattling!
Big backdrop.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Oh, incredible height.
Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
Bang! Irish whip.
Big collision on the splash.
Oh, look at that. Ric Flair has him right where he wants him.
You better stay right where he is.
The figure four.
There is no coming back from that one. Edge is in a real bad spot.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated.
Retains the title. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date.
Time to crown a champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Mickie James. A six-time champion. I sometimes question the fact that she's friends with Alexa Bliss. Well, despite that fact, she's a legend.
Cole, it sounds to me like maybe you're a little bit jealous that Mickie gets to spend time with the goddess and you're not even allowed to look in her general direction.
Maybe.
You too, Michael?
Mickie James, also a talented country singer.
Mickie James, talented in the ring, talented behind the microphone. Byron, one of these days you'll find something you're good at in life. Maybe not.
Oh, this is awesome. Trish Stratus, the first woman to main event a Monday Night Raw.
Plain and simple, she may be the single greatest female superstar to ever step foot in a WWE ring.
Yeah, a true trailblazer in the women's division. What a treat to see Trish Stratus in action here.
Introducing the challenger from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James. Making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Trish Stratus.
Get ready for some WWE magic.
One of the most unusual rivalries in WWE has got to be Trish Stratus and Mickie James, who started as an obsessive fan and then became something else entirely.
Yeah, Mickie James would dress as Trish, perform her moves, and then she crossed the line with some seriously awkward advances.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Now, earlier we mentioned the antics between Trish and Mickie James, but we forgot to say that Mickie finally snapped after being refused by Trish for so long. Fortunately, Mickie's mental status has cleared up a little bit.
That's the thing about this business. Sometimes yesterday's friend becomes today's obsessed stalker and then tomorrow's enemy. So if anyone's equipped to deal with this craziness, it's Trish Stratus. Nicely done. Harsh impact.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables.
Trish climbs the turnbuckle.
A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
Oof! From behind. Down with a neck breaker.
What a strike. Ollie
Up and...
ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
Drop down. drop down.
Setting up for a
Neckbreaker.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. She better not rise to the bait.
Buster.
Oh, here's her chance.
Beautiful technique.
Can she keep her down? We have a new champion. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
She'll be happy with the victory here, but overall, the match wasn't as good as I hoped it would be before it started. Happens sometimes.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's Champion, Mickie James.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory. And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening. Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Up next, we have singles action.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition. Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
Making his way to the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 215 pounds, Gregory H.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 236 pounds, Jerry the King Laura.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this night.
I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made things better. But no such luck.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Here we go. Start the count.
Oh, man.
What a strike. The spotlight's definitely on these superstars here tonight. Anytime you have the opportunity to compete on a pay-per-view, you can bet the whole WWE Universe will be watching.
Oh, bam! Down he goes. They're lined up. What a strike.
As Michael was saying earlier, the entire WWE Universe is undoubtedly watching this match. And while I've never competed on a WWE pay-per-view, I would have to think that it's pretty nerve-wracking.
Just the fact that they let you commentate on a WWE pay-per-view is enough, Saxton. I can't imagine actually having to see you compete in the ring.
No surprise that the sold-out signs went up early on this one, guys. Anytime a WWE pay-per-view rolls into town, you can bet it will be the hottest ticket around.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Corey mentioned earlier that the sold-out signs went up fairly quickly for this one. Or as WWE Hall of Famer Gorilla Monsoon might have said, the SRO signs went out early for this one.
Oh, man, I don't know if there was an announced pairing more entertaining than Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan.
This could end it in a hurry. When this guy's on, look out.
I like the combination punch. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. See if he takes the bait.
Pile driver.
I can't believe it, Michael.
Yes! Takes it! That was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest of his career by far.
What a battle. Respect to both competitors.
And this I love. This I absolutely love. Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your career, Corey. Great sportsmanship.
I would have hit him in the mouth.
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are. We have a real fan favorite.
Well, it's the big show. Yes, it's a big fat show tonight.
Making his way to the ring
a tough match to follow.
Come on, negotiations have broken down, and we now have a war on our hands.
Nailed it.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches. And
He goes for the cover. An easy kick out there.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Boom, what impact. He's got the shoulders down. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Wow.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Here's a cover. And a kick out.
Not even close.
I gotta say, I don't remember the last time I heard a more passionate... It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
What a strike. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
In addition to this crowd being incredibly passionate here tonight, so are our fans watching at home. In fact, it's because of them I've learned that this match is currently the #1 trend worldwide on social media.
That's pretty amazing, Cole. Just goes to show that WWE truly is a global phenomenon.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact. Triple H setting it up.
Spine buster by the game. Can he end it here?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
What you're saying before, Byron, was spot on. WWE pay-per-views today really take over the entire city, and people travel from all over the world just to say they were a part of a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah, I actually met fans from 3 different countries.
Pedigree!
Pedigree.
Game, set.
There's a pin now. And he got a near fall out of it.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Night's not even over yet, guys, and I'm already seeing fans on social media saying that this is the WWE pay-per-view of the year. And you know what? I think I agree.
He gets it with a reversal. He might have it. Man, what a slam.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Byron, while Corey's on his phone checking his social media feed, how about you and I finish calling the action here? This has been a heck of a match so far. Wouldn't you agree?
It really has, Michael, and like those on social media are apparently saying, this might just be the most exciting WWE pay-per-view of the calendar year.
Nailed it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And stomping away in the corner. He's calling for it.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Counter here. Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Set him up.
Triple H is on fire, letting everyone know how he feels.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He wants it one more time. The spine buster.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Oof!
Got to get back in the ring.
We might just have a count out on our hands, Cole.
Oh, I hate to see it end like this.
Time to play the game.
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
Time to play
These
the
guys
game.
showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
And so it goes.
Here is your winner,
It's all about the game and how you play it. All about the control and if you can take it. All about you stand and you can play it. It's all about me. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain and I know you can't take me. Look over your
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. In a match that is sure to not disappoint.
It's always a spectacle when the Elimination Chamber is in play.
And we're underway with what will undoubtedly be an incredibly destructive Elimination Chamber match. This might be it.
Oh, my.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Back now inside the ring. A big fight field inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is their desire to be part of history. I think they're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Cool your jets, Saxton. Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go here.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Oh, what impact! I knew it was over. His shoulders are down.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Here we go.
You've got to believe this one's over.
And look at suplex.
Harsh impact.
The champion into the cover. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Oh, wow.
He wants no part of the outside. Big time impact from way up high. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. What a slam. Impactful. Will jar your spine.
The challenger not looking good right now. The challenger is starting to feel the pressure of this high-profile championship match.
Looks to me like he's wishing he was back in his pod. At least in there, he was safe from the beating he's taking.
Man, this is as one-sided an affair as you will ever see. If he goes on to lose this match, you have to expect it'll set him back quite a bit. Ooh. Here we go. Start the count.
Oh, nasty impact.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
Big shoulder tackle.
To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
Back suplex. Beautiful technique. Set him up, Russian leg sweep. Fisherman suplex, nice. Boom! Jaw-shattering boot.
The champ's on the defensive now. He has an amazing opportunity. He's got his shoulders down.
And Cena kicks out. Big Match John is not going to go down that easily. Vicious attack.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
What impact.
A bad place to be for the challenger. He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, Byron, it's time for your favorite thing.
I'm ready, Corey. Are you? Are you ready for the five-knuckle shuffle?
Next entrance getting ready to come out.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Former Olympic gold medalist.
And completely dominant. Nice German suplex. And Angle's not done.
Not done at all. Another German suplex.
He's still holding on.
Now, 3 German suplexes. The championship is in serious jeopardy, guys.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
And
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What's coming next? Impactful slam.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you might be looking at a new champ here.
Here's a cover. Hooked up. Boom. What a strike. And look at that. Suplex. Very nice. What a clothesline. Ouch.
It's not looking good for Shawn Michaels here.
Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. Oh, man.
Got their opponent. Snake Eyes! Slam.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Oh, damage to the body. The referee goes down hard. What a whip. Oh, he's in. Flying forearm. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
The challenger not in a great place. This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
Nailed it. Full impact. What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. Here he goes.
He's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capital up?
Look at this. The pin's broken up. Beautiful technique. Scoop slam. Oh.
legs look like they're about to give out on him.
An incredible combination.
Harsh impact.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
The stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
The challenger's taking on some offense. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
We're about to see something highly devastating, gentlemen.
This is...
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
That'll mess up the back of your neck. John Cena's going up.
A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me. Seems perfectly logical.
Ring rattling. Oh, shoulder breaker. He wants no part of the outside. Oh, man, what a driver.
Shawn Michaels is in a world of hurt, people. Looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match.
I'm not used to seeing this. At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing?
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
No, there's the reversal.
Ooh, nasty impact. Irish whip. Ooh, right in the face. Destroyed. He's clearly not... You gotta believe this one's over.
You don't see the Heartbreak Kid manhandled like this very often.
What a stomp. Good grief. The WWE Championship is on the line. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, he turns it around.
Ooh. Oh, brutal. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 2.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
And the Shawn Michaels legend grows.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, what incredible pop.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Harsh impact.
He's calling for it.
Looking at it, ooh, just dropped. Warm up the butt.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
And that's your elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Ooh, right to the back. Yep. John Cena with the early cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow, he's still in this. Scoop slam. Back in from the floor.
The champ in defensive mode here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Oh, shoulder first. The ring just shifted.
Ooh, what impact. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Nailed it.
What a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Driver. This could be it. Cover. Suplex.
had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Set him up, Russian leg sweep. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist. He's got him covered.
Shawn Michaels has been eliminated.
Powerbomb. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. And the champ kicks out. Big match John is not going to go down that easily. Lightning fast reflexes. Too quick for him there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Unceremoniously deposited down. He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Cena ready to close it out.
You can't see me.
And the five-knuckle shuffle. Boom! Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion.
Look out, John Cena is met.
Attitude adjustment. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from this.
John Cena continues to be among the greatest.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
That's a real worth celebrating. Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
Guys, I've literally got chills after watching that thrilling championship match. Things have been interesting so far, but now it's time for our main event. Sit tight for singles action coming up next. The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
Some of the most gruesome battles WWE has ever had involved Edge and John Cena. These two superstars went to every imaginable length to try and destroy one another. And many times, their matches were for the prestigious WWE Championship.
I've been sitting here thinking about that ridiculous comment you made earlier, Byron. Edge stole his first title. He earned the right to challenge for the title at Money in the Bank. He didn't make the rules. He just used them to his advantage.
Well, Cena got his revenge a few weeks later when he took the title back from Edge at the Royal Rumble. Over the next year, they'd fight on Saturday night's main event, SummerSlam, tribute to the troops on Raw and a cage match, and even a TLC match at Vengeance.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, nasty impact.
Better stay right where he is. As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are... Uh-oh, the Impaler DDT. Victory is on the horizon. Yeah, talk about a bumpy landing.
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match here tonight.
With that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you'd have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight.
Ooh, John Cena may have it. I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
DDT!
And now it's John Cena getting pushed to the limit.
He's always ready for a fight and has seen his fair share of wars in WWE. This championship match is just another day at the office.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in it. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Boom!
Oh, right to the gut.
A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's...
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Uh-oh, the Impaler!
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Now, that's how you prove your dominance.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Beautiful technique. The ultimate opportunist.
Watch out. Spear. The challenger simply will not be denied. The champ's in a real bad place right now.
Here's the cover.
And he gets the shoulder up.
Wow.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. John Cena with a nice reversal.
Dodges a bullet there.
Here we go. John Cena's nailed it.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here? That is exactly what John Cena needed.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering...
And Ed setting him up.
The Impaler DDT. Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here. Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot. Here comes the spear. I don't know, is that enough?
He's going for the pin.
You think you know me?
He just shut everyone up, and now Edge is our new champion.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
This was another great moment.
That's what I love about the WWE. A match that lives up to expectation, but still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff. That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
Edge picks up the victory here tonight.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
That's a title match you're going to be talking about for ages, ladies and gentlemen.